Keep the condom in the pack. This is RawTruth with Protege. They took my last video down, so we're going to try this again. They said I was a bully, so I'm going to try not to be this time. Yes, sir. But anyway, calling a woman sis is disrespectful, and here's why. Let's start with facts, right? Let's talk about where the term comes from. And so it starts in Latin, and it meant on the other side. In 1994, Nana D. Fossey coined the term with a news group and popularized it because she was a physician educator and a researcher. So she also got to popularize it with some medical folks. And that's where we see the term as we see it today. But it wasn't until 2015 where Oxford Dictionary recognized the term. Now, see, saying something is a medical term is very, I don't know the word. It's very whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. Because this term wasn't coined when they were thinking about women. Now, there was no new discoveries about women. We just had people who felt like, you know, they want to be recognized in their differences and how they feel from the differences of their self between men and women. But where the disrespect comes in is trying to coin a term for natural women when you can just coin the term for yourself, right? The term you have for yourself. Why do you feel the need to label other people? In this life, I wonder, when were we taught that you need the world to make you feel comfortable? That's not how we create strong people. That's not how we create a thriving society. That's not how we keep individualism. You tell me, where in a society did we begin to think that your belief system must be the person beside you's belief system, the person in front of you belief system? See, the problem with Transformers is that it's not how you personally identify. It's not about how you want to live your life. It's about forcing your belief system upon other people. It's about making other people uncomfortable while trying to be comfortable. It's about labeling other people who you have no business labeling. It's about trying to force your ideas in the court of law. Rights have nothing to do with who you are personally. You just have the right to be that person. But you don't have the right to force it upon other people. That is the problem with this shit. I don't care what you say. People want to sit here and they want to argue with you and tell you, oh, you only have this opinion because you are uneducated. We just went through the facts. I know where the term comes from. The problem is you don't understand that this is not how women were labeled 10, 15, 30, 50, 100 years ago. So to tell someone who's been on this earth for so forth years that you're going to give them a new label to make somebody else feel comfortable is just straight up disrespectful. And to sit here and to pretend like we're not aware of that is fucking insane. Why? And if you speak on it, you're a phobic, right? If you give your opinion on it, you're a phobic. But this is a fucking country that thrives, or should be thriving, on freedom of speech. And every day we are pushing to lose our freedoms because of little shit like this. This is insane. This is why it's not really let's make this big news a big deal. But it's a big deal because it still digs at the little things. I had my video taken off of this motherfucker, and I didn't even really say shit. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter what I said. Freedom of speech. I'm not harming you, and I'm not causing harm to you. I'm not telling people to rally against you. So what's the problem? I don't give a fuck how you live your life. The problem is where you think that I have to respect it, like it, or even acknowledge it. You were never born with that kind of power over me. or the next person. If a person chooses to respect you, you should be proud of that. But you should also have the confidence to be the person you are without expecting everybody to like you, to have respect for you. People do things that everybody thinks are weird every day. People carry themselves in some of the craziest ways. People are so there sometimes. People have their life so together and people are so not together sometimes. But those people have confidence to walk around being the person they are. You know, the one who doesn't follow the leader. That person, when you're all sitting there having that conversation and you're agreeing, you know how you got respect because you was in your head. Maybe you're one of those people who was in your head and you was afraid to speak up, right? But another motherfucker spoke up. Or you're like, man, I really want to wear this crazy ass hair. I don't have the confidence, but another motherfucker does it, and it thrills you. It empowers you. We are allowed to empower each other. You are allowed to talk and do what you want to do. Once again, the problem is you're not understanding your disrespect because you're so fucking busy feeling disrespected when ain't nobody even did shit to you. Or maybe they did. But see, that's an eye for an eye. Again, you're so busy feeling disrespected. You don't understand your own disrespect. Have you been? Maybe arrogant. Have you been disrespected so much to where you no longer know how to respect others? I'm not sure. Because I'm not you. You can only answer these questions. And that's why you can't label someone else, because you don't understand them and their mind and how it works. Because there was no new discoveries when it came to biology and science and the body. When it comes to women and gender, right? Or females, right? There was no new discoveries there. The only new discovery was that we have these people who want to be acknowledged. And they want to be acknowledged, and they want the doctors to acknowledge that they are different. And that is fine. The problem is trying to make other people change the definition and how they look at other people. Like, that shit sounds fucking insane coming out my mouth. It don't even make sense coming out my mouth. This is Raw Truth with Protege.